point to you can't even
Some
point to
games,
a game of like
some games he
6, 7
plays well.
games.
Some games he
No,
plays awful.
no, but that's what I mean by wild card. It's like the odd performance. You couldn't even point to a period in his Liverpool career where you
First
say,
4
okay,
games of
back
his
to back,
career.
6, 7 games,
First
6,
4
7
Because
games
he's
games.
always
back to back.
injured with 1 in 4.
To be fair to Naby, in the early stages, Klopp was doing him a bit dirty. Like he would have like 3 good games in a row, and Henderson comes back from an injury.
Has
And
he
he's
ever
back
played 3 games in a row?
Oh my God, this guy always back to Henderson. So the fact that
No,
Naby
like we
Keita's
have to be
crap
real.
is actually Henderson's fault.
Okay,
No, you're
Annie, I won't
killing
say
me.
Henderson. But he would bring in Genie Wijnaldum or someone over him, even if Naby was in better form. Like Naby never got a fair
No,
chance.
because he
True.
always knew what you'd get from Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum was like a solid.
Okay, but
Our
like
midfield was our engine.
But like in my
Pointers.
opinion, Naby has been at always top 3, top 4 talented midfielders at the club, and he was never given a run a game. So I know the injuries and stuff, but like the thing that annoys me with people going to Naby for the injuries is we celebrate Adam Lallana. Like you can't have fans like celebrating Adam Lallana and criticizing Naby. It's either we hate all injury prone players
I don't
or
really,
we or we or we
I don't
or
really
like
celebrate it.
Who's
like bro like
Is it Samuel? No, but then by
Do
that
people
token,
celebrate Adam Lallana?
people like Adam Lallana. You don't hear a bad word about Adam Lallana.
Yeah, I don't dislike him.
I
He's
don't.
like
I don't
when
dislike
Naby
Naby Keita
when
because he
Naby
gets
leaves
injured.
this club, he's gonna get the same hatred he was getting while he was at this club, at another club. He's well disliked, and the thing is, the last game
Because
when
he's
he played.
crap.
But the
I
thing
don't
is,
dislike him because he's
but
injured.
the thing, Annie, the
I
thing is,
don't dislike him because he's injured. I would
but the thing
dislike
is, but
Thiago and
Annie,
everybody.
he's not played any worse or any better than Henderson has this entire season. So what's the problem?
Hold up.
Not about
Annie,
this season. It's about the entire time he's been here.
Annie, you don't like Keita, but you rate Henderson.
Sorry?
Are you guys okay? If you look at the last... No, let me speak. This theory that we just don't like players that get injured, by that logic, we wouldn't like Thiago, even Konate. Like that's silly.
There are people.
Some players don't like him because they're injury prone.
I don't dislike Keita because he gets injured. I dislike him because he's crap. And if you look at the last 6 years, you trying to tell me that you think over the past 6 years that Naby Keita has been more effective for Liverpool than Jordan Henderson? Because if you think that, then I can't help you. I can't help you because Naby Keita has not managed to string together a run of games in 6 years where he's played even 5 games back to back where we go, wow, we know exactly what we're going to get from Keita.
But Annie,
this is what he's good at. He's a great tackler.
Annie, let me counter your point real quickly.
He's a great offensive player. What does he do? I don't know.
Annie, let me counter your point real quickly. When we played Man City in the FA Cup semi-final, who was the best player in midfield on that day?
Thiago.
Okay.
If you want to give it to Thiago, who was the second best? Who was the second best midfielder of the
It was
game?
the second best midfielder of our 3 midfielders.
It wasn't Fabinho. It was Naby Keita. It was Naby. Like now you're stretching it because if you don't think Naby was the second best, you don't know ball. But like the thing is like,
listen.
But the thing, no. But my thing is like, how come Naby? Okay, he's been very bad for 6 years, right? He's been very bad, and like we all want rid of him. I totally agree with that. But like we have players in this team that have been average for at least 18 to 24 months, and we have articles written about them and how important they are to the overall institution of Liverpool FC.
18 to 24 months. Are you okay?
Who?
Last season we had a very good
last
season.
I can't think of anyone average last season.
I'm saying
Henry.
a team is a collective. You can have bad players in a team and still win trophies. We nearly won a Champions League with Dejan Lovren. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, but last season
actually, we won a Champions League.
We played every single game.
We did, but
you can't afford to have carries.
The first one. What?
No, we did win a Champions League with Dejan Lovren.
Oh, but I mean like the one where he started. Obviously not the one. The bench.
You made your own point. You made your own point, Samson. You just said Naby Keita has been very bad for 6 years, but there have been some other players who have been bad for 18 months. Okay, do you see your point?
What I'm saying is you can't say you don't accept mediocrity because of one player, but then you accept mediocrity from the next player. We neither need to
There
be
is
all
no
or nothing.
player there is no player that I would tolerate shitness from for 6 years. I didn't say mediocrity. I think Naby Keita's shit. He's not worth 60 million ever.
Listen,
Any player who is not capable of going on a run of 5 or 6 games and consistently
He's not capable
perform
of
at a
playing
level
5 or 6
6 or
games.
above, that's not a player that should be at Liverpool ever. So there is no player that I would tolerate that for longer than 6
but
years.
you've
And I
tolerated
know your
Henderson being
agenda.
no. You've
But
tolerated
I was
Henderson
just
being
about to come
shit
on
for
to
6
Henderson.
months.
Bro, I know
What
how
about
obsessed
Curtis
you are with
The whole
Henderson.
team.
Listen, let me come on to Henderson.
All right.
I
Why
believe that
Henderson? The whole team's
Henderson.
been shit.
Nah, not the whole
Exactly.
team.
But this guy's got a weird obsession with Henderson. I don't know why. But Henderson, I've
He's not
accepted
really
that
either.
this season his form has been off. But you want to rewrite history and act like for the past 6 years Henderson hasn't been one of our important players
Henderson has never
in what
once
we've
been world
achieved.
class in 6 years. He's
Okay, don't
he's
take the
been
piss
top
now,
class
Samson.
at best.
Yeah,
Samson,
exactly.
don't
That's what
take
I'm
the piss.
That's
saying.
at best.
I reckon Samson's bedroom's full of posters of Henderson.
Nah, he's not a good.
What?
What?
Yo, Caddy.
Because
Anyways,
it's like some weird
but
obsession where
let me say
maybe
this.
he really loves him.
Let me say this personally. I've said this to you before on different spaces. I will never rate footballers like Henderson. Like it's not even an
Exactly.
agenda. I
You
just
just got an agenda.
no. It's not even. Okay, but Annie. Let me ask you this: do you rate McTominay? Because they are the exact
No.
same players. Do you rate
They are.
Scott
Come
McTominay?
on.
They are the
Yeah, but he
exact
does a
same
job
player.
for them. He's not
No,
world class, but
there
he
you
does a
go.
job for them, doesn't
There
he?
you go. He does a job. He can be upgraded on. That's how I think of those type of footballers. That's it.
Yeah, but
Like
you
that.
don't. But
That's your
teams are about
expectations.
balance.
What do you
Teams
mean
are about
balance?
balance. Like
You
you
should.
have players who bring different. Like the whole point of the way that we've played is you need a workman-like midfield. That's what has been the engine of our team, and that's what's led us to the success that we've had. You don't have a team full of Mo Salahs, do you? You have players who bring
But
different
who's
things to the
asking for a
team.
team of Mo Salahs? I'm asking for midfielders that have technical ability as a fundamental because
Oh, and
this.
Jordan Henderson doesn't have
Annie.
technical
Let
ability.
let
He
me say
plays at
this.
the level he plays, and he
Wait,
doesn't have
wait,
technical
wait.
ability.
Our midfield hasn't
He
had to have
does.
technical ability. It's about work rate with our midfield.
Okay, but like the
Keita
thing
has
is that
work rate as well.
Keita has work rate. He does more tackles and
Does
wins
he?
more duels on average than
Oh
Henderson.
my
Yes.
lord!
I'm
So
literally
sorry, I
telling
just
you
want to be
statistical
clear.
facts.
I
All
just
right.
want to be
Yo,
Okay,
clear
wait,
on what's
all
happening
right.
here.
All right. Can I say my
No,
part,
I
guys?
need
Say my
to be
part.
clear. I need to be
Annie,
clear.
can I say my part? I'll say my part. I'm host.
Yeah, go on, Sammy.
Annie, you have a
I'm
agenda
gonna
with
pull that
Keita.
card.
Samson, you have a agenda with Henderson.
No, but
I don't have.
Samuel, this is how I view football. Yeah, you see players like Thiago, in Modric and Cruz.
Yep.
Let's say you had
Technical
a
ability,
team.
yeah.
Let's say you had a team or a midfield of those three, but let's say you had a midfield of. This is me being really friendly now. Henderson, Fred, and Scott McTominay. Who is winning the midfield battle? Because the other guys will outrun them. But who's winning the midfield? If you said option A, you don't rate Henderson. You don't rate players like that. You don't. You're just lying to yourself. You just don't.
If it's prime if it's prime Jurgen Klopp 2020, maybe,
Oh,
but
brother, give it up. We lost
but
to
but
we lost to
but
Madrid in our
but
peak as well, bro. Stop
but
it.
but hey, yeah,
But Samson, the
you're
actual
right.
question, just to be clear, you are saying over the past 6 years that you think Naby Keita has been a more effective player for Liverpool than Jordan Henderson.
Check the
Is
stats.
that what?
Oh my god!
No. I'm asking you
Please
based
tell
on
me
your
that you're
eyes and
not
your
saying
lived
that.
experience. You
It's
think that Naby
absolutely
Keita has
ridiculous.
been a more effective player for Liverpool over the last 6 years than Jordan Henderson?
I prefer really not to speak, but check the stats.
Okay, everybody heard
I
you. All 170
I can't
people
believe
on
we
this
had a
space.
15-minute debate about Keita and Henderson. Jeez,
There are
jeez.
there are no winners in that debate.
All right. Does everyone rate James Milner?
No, he's just.
Uh,
I
How
don't. It's
about
not that I
10
don't
years
rate.
ago?
It's not that I don't rate Milner, but this is the thing with Milner. How can we praise someone for being a 7 out of 10 for 20 years as a footballer? I mean, don't get me wrong.
dear.
He's not bad. He's not. He's never bad. But like he'll give you a 7 out of 10 all the time, and it's like I don't know. Like, I mean, it's up.
You know what? You're correct. Like, he's never
He's
had
like
a
a squad
season.
player.
To be fair, I think maybe like Aston Villa might have had a few 8s out of 10s in their
Oh yeah,
seasons.
no. Back in Aston Villa days, he was like something else. Though he was dropping 10 out of 10.